to be a serious sit down chit chat video, but I honestly can't crack the intro. Like, I'm like, So, as you can tell by the title, we're going to be speaking on a few things like body image, confidence. Okay, be serious. Hello whānau, welcome back to my channel. So I'm pretty sure you've gotten sick of seeing my face by now, but if you haven't, don't know how you do it, but thank you so much. So, excuse the background noise, okay? This is my family and the birds. If you don't like it, oh well. Welcome to my life. Click exit if you don't like it. Souls, not souls. Ooh. 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 I haven't heard that in ages. Anyways, kia ora. Okay, it took me so long to do this intro, but kia ora. Welcome back to my channel. I'm going to try and be serious, okay? I'm really bad at this stuff, but I'm going to try. I promise. I'll try to be serious. So, as you can tell by the title, we're going to be doing a sit-down chit-chat video pertaining towards body image, confidence, self-love, all of that good stuff. I do have my notebook and my handy dandy electronic device, hashtag iPhone, hashtag, ooh, that sounds like I'm being like a, sorry guys, a phone. I just gotta, you know, because their message, yeah, no, there's no redeeming that. So yeah, we're gonna be talking about body image, confidence, self-love, your dark side, your bright side. And also, who are you? Who you are. Sis, who are you? Okay? My struggles, my own personal struggles in the past. And since getting my kawaii, what are the different struggles or different things I struggle with now? And then a conclusion. I wrote this all out, so are you proud of me? And also, look at my cool drawing of the thumbnails that I had planned out. Graphics, hire me, jokes. Anyways, oh, I've got to do my thumbnail. Okay, ready? Let's do a thumbnail. Hashtag YouTuber. I need to sneeze. Sorry guys, I get really stupid when I'm tired and I haven't gone to sleep, okay? Because there's the noise again. Again, if you don't like noise, click out. I'm getting stupid. I swear guys, this is the real me and I don't give a shit. Like, I really don't. So, deal with it. If not, then well, have a good day. So that's what we're going to be speaking on, okay? So, confidence, body image, what is jokes? What is it and how do you obtain confidence? This is a question I get asked a lot. How to obtain confidence and what my persevere. That's what happens when you try and act smart. Hey, Okay, so the first thing we're going to be speaking on is confidence / body image. So here I've got what my perspective is on both confidence and body image, and how to obtain confidence, okay? So what is body image? Honestly, for me, I'm kind of like this with everything. There's no specific answer for anything, whether or not there's a specific answer. Do you get what I mean? No, yeah, neither. So, simple answer is confidence. There's not really a direct answer for that. Well, to me anyway, is my perspective. Like, confidence for me comes under an umbrella of things, which therefore goes actually back and starts back to self-love and self-care. Body image, what I think body image is. Body image, in my perspective, view it as how a person holds themselves. Not necessarily how they dress physically. Not necessarily whether they turn up raggedy to some place or whatnot. How they hold themselves both. Is it both? No, it's both. B-O-T-H, both. Both physically and spiritually. So what I mean by that is you can be raggedy as hell, but you can own it and be like, sure, you know, like, kia ora. Or you can be raggedy as hell and not own it and be an asshole. Get what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's my thing on that. That's my perspective. How you gain confidence. For me, there's no direct answer for that. It's kind of indirect because it starts from one thing for me as my perspective, and that's self-love. So self-love comes under, you have like confidence, insecurities, all of this stuff, all of these things under the umbrella of self-love, in my point of view, in my perspective. I get a lot of comments like, oh my god, you're confident and you're always like owning who you are. And it took me a long time, and it's still taking me a long time, but we get there in the end. And at the end of the day, you can't fully be, I don't care what anyone says, you're not fully 100% like, awesome and perfect and confident and you're not 100%. That's all I can say is perfect. You're not always going to be confident, you're not always going to be bright and happy, but that's what makes you who you are, as cheesy as it sounds. And what I mean by that is, bro, you can try own all your all your bright side. Oh god, this is getting deep. You can try own all your confidence sides, and be like, oh sis, I look good, even on days where you don't, or you feel like you don't, and you're like, oh sis, I look good. It's not gonna be the same, sis. Like, you're gonna feel like shit. Like, let me put it that way, okay? And there's nothing wrong with owning that. And in my opinion, that's what confidence is to me. Is not only owning your, like, oh goodness, oh, it must be all shit because I'm choking up. God damn. Okay. Anyways, in my point of view, confidence is when you own every single part and groove and crevice of yourself. That sounds so disgusting. Anyways, for me, confidence is when you own days where you feel good and you slay it and you're like, sure, yeah. You get dressed up and you wear makeup and da. And then confidence also to me is when you own those bad days, when you own those insecurities, and you tell yourself, yeah, I feel bad today and I feel like I look like shit, but we're still gonna carry on. That to me is confidence. That to me is confidence in not doubting yourself, but also when you do start to doubt yourself, taking a step back and looking at the bigger picture. That to me is confidence. So if you got that, men and women, like sis, everyone in the world. So for me, that's what confidence is. And how you obtain that is simply self-love. Like I say this all the time. And that's what I mean is, all of these things come under an umbrella of something, or starts from something, which is self-love. Self-love branches off to confidence. It has insecurities, your flaws, perfections that you see that are, your traits, the traits that you love, the traits that you don't love as much. What else? Your dark side, your bright side, all of that stuff. That to me is self-love. And that brings us into the next one, is self-love. Wow, how coincidental. Anyways, get to know who you are, love both good and bad, insecurities, vulnerabilities, sis. So, again, self-love. So just figure out who you are, because for me, like, a lot of the questions that were sent to me were, sis, like, I love how you just, like, you look raggedy, and I don't mean to be ratchet, but honestly, you always wear like tights and hoodies and you look raggedy as shit and da. But somehow you're still just always happy and bright. That took me a long time to get to that place, because what I used to do was I would wear raggedy clothes, and that would literally reflect on how I felt. But once I started working on myself, I still wore raggedy clothes, and I still do now, but I don't feel, it doesn't reflect how I feel within. Like, a lot of people are like, dress how you feel, that's how people dress how they feel, and if you see them in raggedy clothes, it's because they feel like shit. True, up until a certain point. Like, I don't, like, I should care, but I just don't, it's bad, but I should, but I don't, it's just me, and it's just me, and it's just me. So yeah, but sometimes I like to get dressed up, sometimes I like to wear makeup, like, sometimes I like to look, like killing the game, and sometimes I just like to look like a bum. Like, and not like a, those skinny cute girls who's like, I look like a bum, but they look like a fucking they look like a supermodel because they have like this oversized jersey and, you know, these heels, and they look cute, and then us, you know, me, this fat shit tries that, and I literally look like a bum. But I look like 10 times as bigger because I decide to wear a jersey over my fat, which accentuates the fats. But it's okay though, because we're comfortable. So who's really winning here? Me, that too. The next one is self-love. So I've received a lot of questions on this particular one asking, what is it? How do I learn to love myself? And under this, I've actually put, get to know who you truly are. Cheesy, I know. Cliche, I know. But it literally, it is. It's literally that. It's just getting to know who you are. Spend alone time with yourself. Take yourself on dates. Amp yourself up. You literally treat yourself as if you're in a friendship. You know, like as if you're with someone or in a relationship, you know. You cater to their needs, you give them what they need, you give them the energy, the time, the loving that they deserve. You give them gifts, you take them out on certain, you know, you take them out on dates or little excursions or friend outgoings and stuff like that. Do the same for yourself. Take yourself on a self-date, self-excursion, self-gifts, and just treat and reward yourself and treat yourself as if you're in a friendship. And the most important thing I can say as well is don't lie to yourself. Be honest about things. Like for me, the thing I struggled with was literally hiding who I truly was. I still struggle with this. Like you need to get past a certain barrier to actually get to know who I am. Or start getting to know who I am. And like, yeah, even with YouTube, like you can see in my old videos, I'm like, hello, like welcome back to my channel. I'm perfect and I don't make mistakes. I'm trying to be funny. And yeah. So that's just legit, that's it. Just spend time, you know, get to know yourself. Ask yourself what you like, and if you don't know, then go and search it. Go do and try new things, just like you would with a friend. Oh, hey, what do you like? I like this. Do you not like that? Okay, no, we won't do that, then we'll go to this one and da-da-da. You know? Like, same thing. And if you don't do that with a friend, wow. You're a horrible friend. Just kidding. No one cares. I got no friends, so I can't relate. Yeah. And then my next section here is because this is where people get mixed up. Okay. This is what I struggled with. I was like, I'm doing the self-love stuff, and I still do. I'm not there, and you know. Love both good and bad sides. Your good and bad sides. And what I mean by that is, we all have a dark side. Don't deny it, and if you're denying it, you're a shit. And you also have a really good side, and if you're denying it, you're a shit as well. We all have good sides, we all have bad sides. It's just balance. It's the balance of life, you know. You balance the good with the bad and the bad with the good. If you had an over barrier of good, what will happen? Exactly. If you had an over barrier of bad, what will happen? Exactly. What's too common for me is everyone tries to shut out their bad side. Ding ding, used to be me. Not bad side as in you go around robbing people, like shit like that. Like, I don't mean that. If that's your, oh, there's a lady here, the lawyer person's here. Oh my god, okay. I'm really unsociable, so I don't really like it, you know. Oh, that sounds really bad. Oh my god, but anyways, I don't mean as in, you know, go and do bad things towards people, but, you know, we all have that dark side where we laugh at dark humour and stuff like that. And I'm just kidding, it was a bit creepy, sorry. But you know what I mean? Like, I'm still getting to know my bad side and my shit side, you know? So I don't really know. Like, for me, my bad side is like being depressed and anxious and just like feeling sorry for myself. That's one of them. I feel sorry for myself, sis. Swearing, treating others like shit if I get in a mood. So that's my bad side, and I'm still getting to know it. And yep, I feel like shit for treating others like shit, but I've owned up to that, and that's the good thing about being honest with yourself. It's like, you're a dumb shit. What the heck are you up to? You know, get your shit together and go apologize. Yeah? And don't try to alter your bad or good traits. Straight up. Don't, because you're just going to drive yourself crazy. And if you're going to do it after this video, and I bet you're going to come back in a few months and I'm going to say I told you so. So if you come back in a few months, I told you so. Just saying. Just learn to love both good and bad traits within yourself. Don't try and push either one away or try and be like, no, I don't want this, I'll just cut that. No. Just embrace it. Shit, we all have good and bad traits. We all have good thoughts and bad thoughts. Like, come on now. Like, you know, there's nothing wrong with it at the end of the day. Just embrace it. Also, loving your insecurities. I heard this one a lot when I was like in the mid section of my self-love journey, and I was like, bro, how am I meant to love my insecurities? That's why they're insecurities, because they're insecurities. Like, how am I meant to love being ugly? Like, what do you mean, sis? Like, you know, you're out of it, bro. So just learn to love your insecurities as well. And what I mean by that is, yeah, you have fat thighs. Oh, who gives a shit? Who cares? You know, not in a way where you're like, who cares? But you secretly care in the back of your mind. Not that one, sis. I know that one. No, that one. Or you try to pretend like you don't care, but you really care inside, and it hurts you so much when people bring it up. I know that one too often. Not that one, okay? The one where you literally don't give no, you know, you don't care at all. Which is me. Like, straight up, I used to care, and I used to hide my body. Like, I used to wear like big ass baggy pants, socks. I used to wear socks and gloves and like a hoodie, because straight up the only thing I wouldn't cover was my face, you know, which was probably the most thing that needed to be covered. Just kidding. Who doesn't want to see it? I'm tired. Anyways, that's how insecure I was, literally. And once I started embracing it, like even with my hands, like I have these like shit ass dermatitis that comes up because my skin is so sensitive. This was from Delish, no shade Delish. I tested the thing on my skin because it's really sensitive, so I can't put any on it, but you know what I mean? Like, I have all these scars, bruises, dermatitis, like pigmentation, and all over my body, and I'm just like, gang. No, just kidding. You know, and I'm just like, oh well, you know, it's a part of life. It just shows what I've been through physically as a human being in this lifetime. The next one is my struggles then. So what it was like then, what it is like now, insecurities, pressure, etc. So prior to getting my Kowai, I had no pressure on me, no nothing, you know. I've been wanting to get it for 3 years, so kind of a little bit of pressure. But you know, I could walk around in raggedy clothes. I had insecurities, my fat, etc, my deal, all of that good stuff. And then once I actually received my Kowai, once I received my Kowai, I realised now that there's a lot of pressure on wahine Māori who wear, you know, who wear Kowai, e moanei te moko Kowai. There's a lot of pressure on us to look, to act, to talk, to speak, to hold ourselves a certain way, which I get it, but then I don't at the same time, because it's just like, goo, like, you know. That's what I noticed. I don't know if anyone else has felt that kind of a pressure, but I have. And that's like my family expects highly as well. So that's it at the whānau. I'm going to head on off now because my camera battery is about to die. So it's time that I head off. But I just want to thank you all so much for just your support. Straight, like, honestly, it's been amazing, and I love every second bit of it, and I love filming and I love editing. Surprisingly, I thought I would never say that, but here we are. And to anyone, any of my sisterettes and brotherettes, no jokes. To anyone out there, man, woman, other, sorry, I'm not good at this stuff, who are not yet in a space where they truly love themselves, you're still in a really dark space. You'll get there, straight up. And I know you're thinking I'm more shit, and you're probably yelling at the screen telling me to shut the F up, because that's kind of what I'm doing. And if you're not, then well, you must be the same person. I must just wait, yeah. Embrace the dark side. Jokes. I'm gonna go. Okay, so yeah, that's it from me. Honestly, I just learn to embrace who you are, not who others perceive you to be. Love you guys. Have a lovely day, and remember, you can get there. Okay, we can get there. We got this. Ka kite. Yeah.